chosen ones. An emergency update is unfolding, and what's coming for you cannot be stopped. The heavens are aligning, and God Himself is setting the stage for a sudden shift in your life, a transformation so powerful, so undeniable, that it will shake the very foundation of everything you've known. You're not here by chance. Your spirit has been called to this moment, to hear this message, because God is preparing you for something extraordinary. A divine breakthrough is rushing toward you, and it's time to stand ready. This isn't about small changes or fleeting moments of hope. This is about a tidal wave of God's favor crashing into your life, sweeping away doubt, fear, and every obstacle that's held you back. Picture a storm brewing in the distance, not one of destruction, but one of divine power carrying blessings, opportunities, and a new beginning. You've been waiting, praying, enduring trials that tested your faith. Now, the Creator of the universe is saying, enough. Your season of struggle is over. Your breakthrough isn't coming, it's already here, moving with unstoppable force. You've walked through valleys where others would have given up. You've faced nights so dark they seemed endless, yet you kept going. That resilience, that fire in your soul, is why God has marked you as His chosen one. He's seen every tear, every moment you chose faith over despair. And now, He's rewriting your story. The world may have tried to dim your light, but God is about to make it shine brighter than ever. Your life is about to become a living testimony to His power. Pause for a moment and let this sink in. This message is for you, chosen one. If your heart is stirring, if you feel a spark of hope, take a second to hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls walking this path together. Your action sends a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive what God has prepared. Comment 777 below to declare your faith and claim this divine shift. What's coming cannot be stopped because it's ordained by God Himself. Think of Noah, who built the ark while others laughed, unaware of the flood that would change everything. You're standing at your own ark moment. The world may not see it yet, but God is building something new in your life, a foundation of abundance, purpose, and unshakable peace. The doors that were once locked are swinging open. The dreams you buried are being resurrected. This is not a coincidence. It's a divine appointment. Your life is about to reflect God's glory in ways that will leave others in awe. Imagine a seed buried in the dirt, unseen, forgotten by the world. It doesn't stay buried forever. It breaks through the soil, reaching for the sun, growing into something mighty. That's you right now. The struggles you faced were the soil, pressing you down, but they've only made you stronger. God is pulling you up, and what emerges will be a masterpiece of His design. This sudden shift isn't just about your circumstances, it's about your spirit. God is renewing your heart, your mind, your very being. You'll feel a clarity you've never known, a strength that feels like it comes from another realm. People will notice. They'll see a change in your eyes, your walk, your words. You're not just stepping into new opportunities. You're stepping into a new version of yourself, one that radiates God's light and purpose. The enemy has tried to stop you. Doubt, fear, and setbacks have come against you, but they've failed. Why? Because no weapon formed against you can prosper. Isaiah 54:17 is your promise, your shield. The devil thought he could break you, but every attack only sharpened your faith. Now, the tables are turning. What was meant to destroy you is becoming the platform for your elevation. God is turning your pain into power, your trials into triumph. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. This emergency update is your wake-up call to prepare. God is opening doors no man can shut. Revelation 3:8 says, "I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut." These doors lead to places you've only dreamed of: financial freedom, restored relationships, a purpose so clear it sets your soul on fire. But you must be ready to walk through them. Trust His timing, trust His plan. Your breakthrough is not a distant hope, it's happening now. Picture a river breaking through a dam, rushing forward with unstoppable force. That's the blessing flowing into your life. It's not just money or success, it's peace that surpasses understanding, joy that overflows, and a confidence that comes from knowing God is with you. You're not chasing these blessings, they're chasing you because you're His chosen one. This shift will shock those around you. People who doubted you, who overlooked you, will see the change and wonder, how did this happen? Your life will become a testimony, not because of your strength, but because of God's power working through you. Like Joseph, who went from a pit to a palace, your story is one of divine reversal. What looked like defeat is about to look like victory. If this message is speaking to you, don't just listen, act. Hit that like button, subscribe to stand with thousands of chosen ones, and comment 777 to claim this moment. Your faith is the key that unlocks what God has already set in motion. This is not a time to hesitate. The gates of heaven are opening, and your name is written on them. God's plan for you is bigger than your past. Every mistake, every failure, every moment you felt unworthy, God is erasing it all. He's giving you a clean slate, a fresh start. You're not defined by where you've been, but by where He's taking you. The world may have labeled you, but God calls you His own. You're stepping into a season where His favor surrounds you like a shield. Psalm 5:12. This divine shift is not just about you, it's about the legacy you'll leave. Your transformation will inspire others. Your abundance will overflow to those around you. When God blesses you, it's not just for your gain, it's to show the world what He can do. Your life will become a beacon, drawing others to His light. People will see your joy, your peace, and ask, "What changed?" And you'll point to the one who made it all possible. The sudden shift is already in motion. You can't see the full picture yet, but trust that God is working behind the scenes. Like a painter crafting a masterpiece, every stroke of his brush is intentional. Every challenge you faced was a stroke, every prayer a color, every step of faith a detail in His design. Soon, you'll see the finished work, a life so vibrant, so full of His glory, that it takes your breath away. You're not just a participant in this shift, you're the vessel. God has chosen you to carry His light into places others can't go. Your words, your actions, your very presence will shift atmospheres. You'll walk into rooms and bring peace. You'll speak and hearts will open. This is the power of a chosen one. Your life becomes a miracle others can't explain. The world may try to distract you, to pull you back into fear or doubt. But you're beyond that now. You've been through the fire, and you've come out refined, stronger, ready for what's next. The enemy's tactics don't work on you anymore. You see through the lies, the illusions. Your faith is your anchor, and God's promises are your compass. This emergency update is your call to rise. The shift is happening, and it's unstoppable. You're not waiting for permission or approval. God has already given you the green light. Step forward with boldness. Claim the blessings that are yours. The wealth, the health, the purpose. They're not just possibilities. They're your inheritance as His chosen one. Your past is not your prison. Whatever held you back, regret, shame, loss is being broken off. God is doing a new thing. Isaiah 43:19. He's making a way in the wilderness, streams in the desert. What felt barren in your life is about to bloom. What felt impossible is about to become your reality. Trust him. He's never failed you, and he won't start now. The sudden shift is not just a moment, it's a movement. It's the beginning of a new chapter where you walk in authority, in purpose, in divine alignment. You're not chasing dreams anymore, you're living them. Every step you take is guided by his hand. Every decision you make is backed by his power. This is what it means to be a chosen one. Don't let this moment pass you by. Hit that like button, subscribe to join the thousands of chosen ones standing in faith, and comment 777 to seal this truth in your spirit. Your action is a declaration that you're ready for what's coming. God is moving, and he's moving for you. This shift will change how you see yourself. You're not small, not insignificant. You're a force, a light, a vessel of God's glory. The world may not understand it yet, but they'll see it soon. Your transformation will be undeniable, a living proof of his faithfulness. You'll look back on this moment and know this was when it all began. God is not just opening doors. He's building new ones just for you. Opportunities you never imagined are forming. Connections that align with your purpose are coming. The wealth that's yours is not just financial, it's spiritual, emotional, eternal. You're stepping into a life where lack is a memory and abundance is your reality. The sudden shift is a divine reset. Everything that didn't work, every plan that fell apart, every dream that seemed out of reach, God is bringing it all together. He's aligning the pieces of your life into a perfect picture. You don't have to force it or fight for it. Your job is to trust, to walk, to believe that what's coming is already yours. You've been preparing for this moment without even knowing it. Every trial taught you strength. Every loss taught you faith. Every prayer brought you closer to this day. God has been shaping you, molding you, making you ready for the blessings that are about to overflow. You're not just surviving, you're stepping into your destiny. The world will try to tell you it's impossible. They'll point to your past, your circumstances, your limitations. But God doesn't see you that way. He sees the chosen one, the one he's called by name, the one he's destined for greatness. Let their doubts fade. Let his truth rise. You're not bound by what was. You're free for what is. This emergency update is your signal to prepare. Something massive is coming, a shift that will redefine your life. It's not just about what you'll gain, it's about who you'll become. A chosen one doesn't just receive blessings, they become a blessing. Your life will touch others, heal others, inspire others. This is your purpose. The heavens are moving, and they're moving for you. Every prayer you've whispered, every hope you've held on to, is about to meet its answer. God is faithful. His promises are true. What's coming cannot be stopped, because it's backed by the one who never fails. Stand ready, chosen one. Your sudden shift is here. This unstoppable shift is rewriting the very fabric of your existence. Chosen one. God is not just changing your circumstances, he's reshaping your reality. The ground beneath you is trembling with divine purpose, and every step you take is planting seeds for a future that radiates his glory. You've been through seasons of waiting, moments where the silence felt heavy, but that silence was not absence. It was God preparing the stage for a miracle that will echo through your life and beyond. Picture a tapestry. woven with threads of your struggles, your prayers, your unwavering faith. Each thread seemed separate, even chaotic, but now God is pulling them together to reveal a masterpiece. This sudden shift is the moment the pattern becomes clear. The pain you endured, the battles you fought, they weren't random. They were divine stitches, carefully placed to create a life that reflects His power and love. You're not just walking through this shift. You're becoming the canvas of His greatest work. The enemy thought he could outsmart you, that his schemes would keep you bound. But God has turned every trap into a stepping stone. What the devil meant for harm, God is using for your elevation. Genesis 50:20 rings true. You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good. Your enemies will watch in disbelief as you rise, not because of your own strength, but because the Creator of the universe has declared your victory. Your faith has been your anchor, and now it's becoming your wings. You're not just grounded in God's promises, you're soaring into them. This shift is lifting you above the limitations of your past, above the doubts of others, above the noise of the world. You're entering a realm where your dreams aren't just possible, they're inevitable. God is aligning every detail, every connection, every opportunity to match the vision He's placed in your heart. The world may try to define you by what you lack, but God defines you by what He's given you. You're not running on empty anymore. His abundance is filling every corner of your life, your mind, your spirit, your finances, your relationships. This isn't about chasing wealth or status. It's about stepping into the fullness of who God created you to be. You're not just surviving, you're overflowing with His goodness. Take a moment to feel this truth settle in your spirit. If it's stirring something in you, hit that like button, subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones standing in faith, and comment 777 to declare that you're ready for this divine shift. Your action is a signal to the heavens that you're claiming what God has already set in motion. This shift is not just personal, it's generational. The blessings coming your way are not just for you, they're for those who come after you. God is breaking chains that have held your family, your lineage, for years. Poverty, sickness, fear, they stop with you. You're the one chosen to rewrite the story, to set a new standard, to leave a legacy of faith and abundance. Your life will be a testimony that echoes through time. Imagine a tree, its roots deep in the ground, its branches reaching for the sky. That's you right now. Your roots are your faith, your trust in God's promises, and they've grown strong through every storm. Now, your branches are stretching toward new heights, new opportunities, new dreams, new purpose. The world will see your growth and marvel, but you'll know the truth. It's God's hand lifting you higher. The sudden shift is also a divine unveiling. God is pulling back the curtain on His plan for you. What you thought was delayed was actually being prepared. Every moment you spent waiting, every prayer you whispered in the dark, was building the foundation for this moment. Now, the stage is set, and God is ready to reveal what He's been working on. It's bigger than you imagined, more beautiful than you dared to hope. You're not just stepping into blessings, you're stepping into authority. God is giving you a voice that carries weight, a presence that shifts atmospheres. When you speak, people will listen. When you walk, doors will open. This is the power of a chosen one, anointed by God to carry His light into the world. You're not here to blend in. You're here to stand out, to shine, to lead. The enemy's lies can't hold you anymore. You've seen through the illusions, fear, doubt, unworthiness. They've crumbled in the face of God's truth. You're not who the world says you are. you're who God says you are. And He says you're chosen, favored, destined for greatness. Psalm 139:14 declares, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. That's not just a verse, it's your identity, your reality. This shift is a divine recalibration. Your life is being realigned with God's perfect will. Things that felt out of place, relationships, opportunities, even your own thoughts are coming into focus. God is fine-tuning your path, making sure every step leads you closer to His purpose. You don't have to figure it out. You just have to follow His lead. Trust that every move is guided by His hand. The world may try to pull you back, to remind you of your old limits, but you're not that person anymore. God is doing a new thing, and it's happening now. You're not bound by yesterday's failures or tomorrow's fears. You're free to walk in the present, in the power of His promises. This shift is your liberation, your moment to step fully into the life God designed for you. Your heart is ready for this, chosen one. You've been preparing even when you didn't realize it. Every prayer, every moment of faith, every choice to keep going, it's all led to this. God has been shaping you for this season, strengthening you for this shift. You're not just ready, you're chosen, equipped, anointed. The blessings are coming, and they're coming fast. This sudden shift is also a call to action. God isn't just giving you blessings, He's giving you responsibility. Your abundance is not just for you, it's for others. You're called to be a vessel, a conduit of His love and grace. Your wealth, your peace, your joy, they're tools to lift others up, to show the world what God can do. Your life is a testimony, and it's only just beginning. The heavens are speaking, and they're speaking your name. Angels are moving, aligning circumstances, opening doors you didn't even know existed. This is not a moment to sit back, it's a moment to stand tall. God is placing opportunities in your path, jobs, relationships, ideas that align with His plan. Don't doubt them, don't hesitate. Step forward, knowing He's already gone before you. Your past taught you resilience, but your future will teach you abundance. Every lesson you've learned, every scar you carry, has prepared you for this. God doesn't waste anything. Your struggles were not in vain, they were training. Now, you're stepping into the reward, the overflow, the life He always intended for you. The shift is here, and it's unstoppable. The world will try to distract you, to make you question this moment. But you know the truth. God's voice is louder than the noise. His promises are stronger than the doubts. You're not just hoping for a change, you're living it. Right now, in this moment, His power is moving through you, reshaping your life, rewriting your story. You're not waiting for the shift, you're in it. This divine shift is a sacred recalibration of your destiny, chosen one. God is not just moving pieces on the board of your life, He's rewriting the rules entirely. The limitations that once confined you are dissolving, replaced by a boundless horizon of His promises. You're standing at the edge of a new realm where every dream you've carried, every hope you've clung to, is about to take root and flourish. This is not a moment of chance. It's a divine orchestration, crafted by the one who knows your name. Picture a sunrise after the longest night. The darkness fades, not because you fought it, but because the light of God's plan is breaking through. Your life is that sunrise now. The struggles that weighed you down, the doubts that clouded your vision, they're being burned away by the radiance of His purpose. You're not just stepping into a new day, you're stepping into a new era, where His favor lights your path and His power fuels your journey. The enemy thought he could keep you in chains, but God has declared your freedom. Every lie that tried to hold you back about your worth, your future, your ability, is crumbling under the weight of His truth. John 8:36 says, "If the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed." That freedom is yours now. It's not just a feeling, it's a reality. You're walking out of the shadows and into a life where His promises reign supreme. Your heart has been tested, but it's also been trained. Every challenge you've faced was a lesson in trust, a forging of your faith. Now, that faith is becoming your foundation. God is building something unshakable in you, a life rooted in His love, sustained by His strength. You're not just surviving the storms anymore. You're becoming the calm in the midst of them, a beacon of His peace for others to see. If this truth is igniting something in your spirit, pause and act. Hit that like button. Subscribe to stand with thousands of chosen ones embracing this shift, and comment 777 to anchor your faith in this moment. Your action is a declaration to the heavens that you're ready to walk in the fullness of God's plan. This shift is a divine convergence where heaven and earth align for your breakthrough. The prayers you've whispered, the tears you've shed, the moments you chose to believe despite the odds, they're all meeting in this season. God is gathering every piece of your journey and weaving them into a story of triumph. What felt scattered is now coming together, a mosaic of His grace that will leave the world in awe. You're not just receiving blessings, you're becoming a blessing. God is positioning you to pour out His love, His wisdom, His abundance into the lives around you. Your transformation isn't just for you, it's a ripple effect, touching your family, your community, even strangers who see His light in you. You're a vessel, chosen one, carrying His glory into places that desperately need it. Imagine a river, steady and strong, carving a new path through a barren land. That's your life right now. Where there was dryness, God is bringing life. Where there was lack, He's bringing overflow. Your presence alone will shift environments, bringing hope where there was despair, clarity where there was confusion. This is the power of a chosen one, anointed to change the world one step at a time. The enemy's plans have no hold on you anymore. His tactics, fear, distraction, discouragement, are like dust in the wind. You've seen through them, stood firm against them, and now you're walking past them. God has given you eyes to see what others miss, a heart to feel what others ignore. You're not just moving forward, you're moving upward into a life aligned with His divine purpose. This shift is a divine invitation to dream bigger. The plans you once thought were too bold, too impossible, God is saying they're just the beginning. He's not limited by your past or your circumstances. He's the God who spoke the stars into existence, who parted seas, who raised the dead. If He can do that, chosen one, what can't He do through you? Your dreams are His blueprint, ready to take shape. The world may try to pull you back into old patterns, old doubts, but you're not that person anymore. God has marked you for this moment, set you apart for His glory. You're not bound by what others expect or what you used to believe about yourself. Psalm 23:1 declares, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." That's your truth now. A life where lack is replaced by His provision, fear by His peace. This sudden shift is a divine acceleration. Things that once took years are happening in moments. Opportunities that seemed far off are now at your doorstep. God is speeding up His plan, aligning everything for your breakthrough. You don't have to chase it. It's coming to you. Your job is to stay ready, to keep your heart open, to trust that His timing is perfect. You've been through the fire, chosen one, but you've come out refined. The heat didn't destroy you, It purified you. Now, you're stepping into a season where your strength shines, where your faith becomes a testimony. People will look at you and see God's hand at work. They'll wonder how you rose so high, how you overcame so much, and you'll point to Him, the one who never left your side. This shift is also a divine redirection. Paths you thought you'd take, plans you made, they're being adjusted by God's hand. What you thought was the way may not be His way. Trust the detour, trust the change. He's leading you to a place far greater than you could have planned. Every step, every turn is guided by His wisdom, ensuring you arrive exactly where you're meant to be. The heavens are cheering you on, chosen one. Angels are at work, clearing obstacles, preparing the way. You're not walking this path alone. God's presence surrounds you. His Spirit empowers you. Every move you make is backed by divine authority. You're not just hoping for a breakthrough. You're living it, breathing it, becoming it. The world will see your transformation and marvel. They'll see the peace in your eyes, the strength in your step, the joy in your heart. They won't understand it, but they'll feel it. Your life is becoming a living sermon, a testament to what God can do when you trust Him fully. You're not just a chosen one, you're a miracle in motion. This shift is breaking barriers you didn't even know existed. Walls that held you back, fear, rejection, scarcity, are falling like Jericho's walls. God is clearing the way, making straight what was crooked. Isaiah 45:2 says, "I will go before you and make the crooked places straight." That's His promise to you, a path cleared, a future opened, a destiny fulfilled. You're not just stepping into abundance, you're stepping into alignment. Every part of your life, your thoughts, your actions, your relationships is being tuned to God's frequency. What felt out of sync is finding harmony. What felt broken is being restored. This is the power of a divine shift. It doesn't just change one part of your life, it transforms the whole. The enemy's voice is fading, drowned out by God's truth. You're no longer swayed by fear or doubt. You know who you are, whose you are. You're a child of the King, chosen for a purpose that shakes the heavens and the earth. Your life is a declaration of His power, a living proof that what God starts, He finishes. This moment is your turning point. The shift is not just happening around you, it's happening within you. Your heart is expanding, your vision is clearing, your spirit is soaring. God is awakening gifts you didn't know you had, strengths you didn't know you possessed. You're not just ready for what's coming, you're born for it, chosen one. This divine shift is igniting a fire within you, chosen one. God is not just opening doors, He's setting your spirit ablaze with purpose and power. The spark you've carried through every trial, every moment of doubt, is now becoming a flame that cannot be extinguished. You're not just moving forward, you're blazing a trail, leaving a mark that will inspire others to follow. This is your moment to shine, to let God's light through you illuminate the world. Imagine a lighthouse standing firm against crashing waves, its beam cutting through the darkest storm. That's you right now. The chaos of life, the noise of the world, the attacks of the enemy, they can't dim your light. God has placed His radiance in you, and it's piercing through every shadow. People will see it. They'll feel it. Your presence alone will bring hope to those lost in the fog, guiding them toward His truth. The enemy tried to bury you, but God has planted you. Every hardship you faced was soil, every tear a seed. Now, you're breaking through, growing into the fullness of His plan. Jeremiah 17:7-8 says, Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord. They will be like a tree planted by the water that sends out its roots by the stream. Your roots are deep, your faith unshaken, and your growth unstoppable. This shift is a divine awakening. You're not just seeing the world differently, you're seeing yourself as God sees you. Flaws, mistakes, fears, they don't define you. His love does, His purpose does. You're stepping into a confidence that comes from knowing you're His masterpiece, crafted for a destiny that changes everything. The world may have overlooked you, but God never did. Your life is becoming a symphony of His grace. Every note, every struggle, every victory is coming together in perfect harmony. God is the conductor, orchestrating a melody that resonates with His glory. You're not just living, you're creating music that echoes in the hearts of those around you. Your story is a song of redemption, and it's only getting louder. If this message is stirring your soul, take a moment to act. Hit that like button, subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones walking in faith, and comment 777 to claim this divine moment. Your action is a testament to the heavens that you're ready to embrace the fire God is igniting within you. This shift is a divine expansion. Your vision, your dreams, your capacity, they're growing beyond what you thought possible. God is stretching your heart to hold more love, your mind to see more possibilities, your spirit to carry more of His power. What once felt like a ceiling is now your floor. You're not confined by limits anymore. You're stepping into the infinite. The enemy's whispers can't reach you here. You've risen above the lies that tried to keep you small. God has given you ears to hear His voice, eyes to see His plan. You're not swayed by fear or distracted by doubt. Your focus is clear, your path is lit, and your purpose is unshakable. You're walking in a truth that sets you free. This sudden shift is a divine repositioning. God is placing you exactly where you need to be, geographically, emotionally, spiritually. People are coming into your life who align with His plan. Opportunities are forming that match your calling. You don't have to force it or fight for it. God is setting the stage, and you're the star of His show. Your past is a shadow that's fading in His light. Every regret, every wound, every moment you felt unworthy, God is washing it away. You're not carrying that weight anymore. He's giving you a new garment, one woven with His love and grace. You're stepping out clothed in His strength, radiant with His purpose, ready for what's next. The world will try to pull you back, to remind you of who you were. But you're not that person anymore. God has redefined you, reshaped you, reoriented you toward His truth. You're not bound by old labels or past mistakes. You're a new creation. 2 Corinthians 5:17, walking in the fullness of His promises, living the life He designed for you. This shift is a divine overflow. God's blessings are pouring out, not in drops, but in waves. Your finances, your health, your relationships, they're being flooded with His favor. You won't just have enough, you'll have more than enough. His abundance is not just for your needs, it's for your dreams, your purpose, your legacy. You're not just a bystander in this shift, you're a participant. God is inviting you to co-create with Him, to take the gifts He's given you and use them to change the world. Your talents, your voice, your heart, they're tools in His hands. Every step you take, every choice you make, is building something eternal. The heavens are aligning for you, chosen one. Angels are moving, clearing paths, opening doors. You're not walking alone. God's Spirit is with you, guiding you, empowering you. Every decision you make is backed by His authority. Every step you take is covered by His grace. You're not just moving, you're advancing with divine purpose. The enemy's plans are unraveling. His schemes, his lies, his attempts to hold you back, they're falling apart. God is exposing every trap, breaking every chain. You're not just free, you're unstoppable. Psalm 18:29 says, "With your help I can advance against a troop. With my God I can scale a wall." That's your reality now. Victory is yours. This shift is a divine revelation. God is showing you things you couldn't see before, truths about yourself, about your purpose, about His plan. Your eyes are opening to possibilities you never imagined. Your heart is receiving wisdom that transforms. You're not just living, you're understanding, seeing, becoming the chosen one. He always knew you were. The world may try to distract you, to pull your focus, but you're locked in now. God's voice is clearer than the noise. His truth is stronger than the lies. You're not swayed by what others think or what the world expects. You're anchored in His promises, walking in His power, living for His glory. This sudden shift is a divine empowerment. God is filling you with strength you didn't know you had, courage you didn't know you could muster. You're not just surviving challenges, you're conquering them. Every obstacle is an opportunity, every trial a testimony. You're rising, chosen one, and nothing can hold you back. Your life is a canvas, and God is painting a story of redemption. Every stroke, every moment of faith, every act of obedience is adding color, depth, beauty. The world will see it and marvel, but you'll know the truth. It's all His doing. You're not just a character in this story, you're the masterpiece He's revealing to the world. This divine shift is a sacred unveiling of your true calling, chosen one. God is not just changing your path, He's revealing the purpose woven into your very soul. Every step you've taken, every moment you've endured, has been leading to this moment of clarity. You're not just walking into blessings, you're stepping into the identity God crafted for you before time began. This is your hour to embrace who you were always meant to be. Picture a locked chest, hidden for years, its contents a mystery. Now, God is handing you the key. Inside is not just treasure, but the truth of who you are, His chosen one, destined for impact, anointed for greatness. The struggles you faced were not meant to break you. They were meant to prepare you to open this chest, to claim the inheritance that's been yours all along. You're not just discovering gifts, you're discovering yourself. The enemy tried to cloud your vision, to make you doubt your worth. But God's truth is piercing through. Psalm 139:16 says, "Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be." Every moment of your life was planned, every trial a page in His story. Now, you're turning to a chapter where His purpose for you shines bright. Your spirit is awakening to a new rhythm, one set by God's heartbeat. You're not just moving through life, you're dancing to His song. Every step is intentional, every move aligned with His will. The world may not hear the melody yet, but they'll see the grace in your walk, the joy in your eyes. You're not just living, you're radiating the harmony of His plan. If this truth is resonating deep within, take a moment to act. Hit that like button, subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones embracing their calling, and comment 777 to seal your faith in this moment. Your action is a declaration to the heavens that you're ready to step into the identity God has prepared for you. This shift is a divine restoration. What was stolen, your peace, your confidence, your dreams, is being returned sevenfold. Proverbs 6:31 promises that the thief, when caught, must repay 7 times over. God is not just replacing what you lost, He's multiplying it. Your joy is coming back stronger, your opportunities bigger, your purpose clearer. You're not just recovering, you're reclaiming. Imagine a garden, once overrun with weeds, now blooming with life. That's your life right now. God is pulling out the roots of fear, doubt, and pain, planting seeds of hope, strength, and abundance. Your heart is fertile ground, and His hand is tending it. What grows now will not only sustain you but feed others, a harvest of His grace that spills over into the world. The enemy's plans are unraveling like a house of cards. His attempts to keep you small, to trap you in cycles of struggle, are collapsing. You're not bound by his lies anymore. God has given you a shield of faith, Ephesians 6:16, that quenches every fiery dart. You're not just protected, you're advancing, stepping over the ruins of what tried to hold you back. This shift is a divine invitation to dream without limits. God is not just opening doors, He's tearing down the walls that confined your imagination. What you thought was impossible is now within reach. He's the God who turned a shepherd boy into a king, a prisoner into a ruler. If He did it for David, for Joseph, what won't He do for you? Your dreams are His promises in disguise. You're not just a participant in this shift, you're a pioneer. God is calling you to blaze new trails, to walk paths others haven't dared to tread. Your courage, your faith, your trust in Him, they're lighting the way for others. You're not just changing your life, you're showing the world what's possible when God's hand is on you. The world may try to pull you back, to remind you of old failures. But those failures are shadows, fading in the light of God's truth. You're not defined by what went wrong. You're defined by what He's making right. Every misstep was a lesson. Every setback a setup for this moment. You're not falling, you're rising, higher than ever before. This shift is a divine acceleration of your purpose. Time is bending in your favor. What once took years is now unfolding in moments. God is speeding up His plan, aligning people, resources, and opportunities to match the vision He's placed in you. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment, it's here. Step into it, knowing He's already paved the way. Your presence is a force, chosen one. You carry His light into rooms, into conversations, into lives that need it most. You're not just seen, you're felt. People will sense His power in you, His peace through you. Your life is a testimony, not because of what you say, but because of who you are, a vessel of His glory, a reflection of His love. The heavens are moving, orchestrating divine connections. People are being drawn to you, not by chance, but by God's design. These are not just acquaintances, they're allies, partners, souls who will walk with you in this season. God is surrounding you with those who see your light, who honor your purpose. Trust these connections. They're part of His plan. The enemy's voice is drowned out by God's promises. You're not listening to fear anymore. You're tuned to His truth. Every lie that tried to hold you back is being silenced. You're not just hearing God's voice, you're living it. Your actions, your choices, your faith, they're all echoing His will, proclaiming His power. This shift is a divine empowerment of your voice. God is amplifying what you say, what you believe, what you declare. Your words carry weight. Your prayers shift realities. You're not just speaking, you're creating, shaping the world around you with the authority He's given you. Speak life, chosen one, and watch it take root. The world may try to distract you, to pull you into chaos, but you're anchored now, rooted in His truth. You're not swayed by the noise, not shaken by the storms. God has given you a peace that holds steady, a strength that doesn't waver. You're not just standing, you're thriving, radiating His glory in every moment. This shift is a divine renewal of your vision. God is sharpening your eyes, helping you see what's ahead with crystal clarity. The fog of doubt, the haze of fear they're lifting. You're seeing opportunities where others see obstacles, possibilities where others see dead ends. This is the vision of a chosen one, guided by his light. You're not just walking through this shift, you're leading it. God has placed you at the forefront, not to follow, but to forge the way. Your life is a blueprint for others, a map of what faith can do. You're not just living for yourself, you're living for those who will follow, for the legacy you'll leave in his name. The heavens are singing over you, chosen one. Zephaniah 3:17 says, "The Lord your God is with you, the mighty warrior who saves. He will take great delight in you." Feel his delight now, his joy in you. You're not just chosen, you're cherished, celebrated, lifted high by the one who never fails. This shift is his love in action, transforming you from the inside out. This divine shift is a sacred activation of your inner strength. Chosen one, God is not just guiding you, he's igniting a power within you that's been waiting to rise. Every trial you've faced, every moment you chose to stand firm, has been forging a resilience that now pulses through your veins. You're not just stepping into a new season, you're becoming a force, a vessel of his might, ready to move mountains with your faith. Picture a volcano, silent for years, its power hidden beneath the surface. That's you right now. The pressures of life, the weight of challenges, they haven't crushed you, they've built you. Now, God is unleashing that power, letting it erupt with purpose and glory. Your strength is not just for you, it's a beacon, a signal to the world that his power flows through those he calls his own. The enemy thought he could silence you, dim your fire, but God has declared your voice unstoppable. Isaiah 40:31 says, "Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles." You're soaring now, chosen one, rising above every scheme, every lie, every attempt to hold you back. Your strength is not your own, it's his, and it's limitless. Your life is becoming a testament to his faithfulness. Every step you take is a declaration that God keeps his promises. The world may see your struggles, but they'll soon see your victory. You're not just overcoming, you're shining, a living proof that what God starts, he completes. Your story is his story, written in triumph. If this truth is setting your spirit ablaze, take a moment to act. Hit that like button, subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones embracing their strength, and comment 777 to anchor this divine activation in your life. Your action is a signal to the heavens that you're ready to walk in the power God has placed within you. This shift is a divine realignment of your priorities. God is clearing the clutter from your heart, helping you focus on what truly matters. The distractions of the world, petty worries, fleeting desires are fading. You're seeing with new clarity, valuing what aligns with his purpose. Your time, your energy, your thoughts, they're being redirected toward a life that honors his call. Imagine a compass, its needle spinning wildly until it locks onto true north. That's your soul right now. God is calibrating you, pointing you toward his path. The things that once pulled you off course, fear, comparison, doubt, are losing their grip. You're locked in, focused, moving with purpose toward the destiny he's designed for you. The enemy's tactics are unraveling in the face of your resolve. His attempts to distract you, to sow confusion, are failing. You're not chasing shadows anymore. You're walking in light. God has given you discernment, a mind sharpened by his truth. You see through the chaos, past the illusions, straight to the heart of his plan. This shift is a divine infusion of courage. God is filling you with boldness to step into places you once avoided, to speak truths you once held back. You're not just walking, you're charging forward, fearless, unstoppable. Joshua 1-9 says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God will be with you." That's your mandate now, chosen one. You're not just a bystander in this shift, you're a builder. God is handing you the tools to construct a life of purpose, brick by brick. Every choice you make, every act of faith, is laying the foundation for something eternal. You're not just living for today, you're building for generations, a legacy that will stand as a testament to His glory. The world may try to pull you into its chaos, its noise, but you're rooted now, grounded in His peace. You're not swayed by the storms or shaken by the headlines. God has given you a stillness that holds firm, a calm that radiates His presence. You're not just surviving the world, you're changing it, one faithful step at a time. This shift is a divine transformation of your perspective. God is lifting the veil, showing you the world through His eyes. Where others see lack, you see abundance. Where others see obstacles, you see opportunities. This new lens isn't just changing how you see, it's changing how you live, how you love, how you lead. Your heart is becoming a wellspring of His grace. The pain you've carried, the wounds you've healed from, they're not just scars, they're sources of strength. God is turning your story into a fountain, overflowing with compassion, wisdom, and hope. You're not just healed, you're a healer, touching lives with His love. The heavens are aligning. Chosen one, moving in your favor. Angels are at work, clearing paths, shifting circumstances. You're not walking this journey alone. God's Spirit is guiding you, His hand protecting you. Every step you take is covered by His grace, every move backed by His power. You're not just moving, you're advancing with divine authority. The enemy's lies are fading, powerless against your truth. You're not bound by fear, not chained by doubt. God has given you a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1-7. You're not just free, you're fierce, a warrior in His army, carrying His light into the darkest places. This shift is a divine unlocking of your potential. Gifts you didn't know you had are surfacing. Talents you buried are coming to life. God is breathing on your abilities, turning them into tools for His kingdom. This trek, you're not just capable, you're called, equipped, anointed to do what only you can do. The world will see your transformation and stand in awe. They'll see the light in your eyes, the strength in your stride, the peace in your presence. They won't understand it, but they'll feel it. Your life is becoming a living sermon, a testimony to what God can do when you trust Him fully.